Welcome back, Team Tabletop. Today, we're going to be playing a little bit of Brawl, and it's been the second day since the Forgotten Realm has been released, but already there's just one deck that I really want to show all you guys that's just destroying the meta at the moment. It is, of course, Volva Guide to Monsters. Now, the thing about Volva is that whenever you cast a creature spell that doesn't share a creature type with a creature you control or a creature in your graveyard, copy that spell. So already, if you have him on the field, your humans and wizards will not be copied, so there's no reason to put any of them in unless they're good stuff here, guys. So, why is this thing broken? Because if they're unable to counter your stuff, you just go off. It's so good. You have the kind of mana rocks here I've been experimenting with a little bit. This is just a very rudiment copy that I've been seeing around, but like this is my kind of take on it. There are other ways of doing it. There's the Arcane Signet, different ways of adding more mana, drawing more cards, get to your things, but I actually might change a lot of this as we go along, because as I was playing, I realized that there's so much stuff here that it's just easy to abuse. So you're going to need your counter spells in order to stop them and have them tap out, in which case you can put out the Volva. Volva is weak to things like spot removal, counter spells, of course. So he's not without his own weaknesses, but when he gets off, he steamrolls so hard. And I really want to show you guys this deck, because I know there's plenty of different flavors that Volva can go in, and I don't know. It's just... You'll see in a second how to play it correctly. Yeah, but let's let the games begin. Okay, look at that. Our first match, and already we are against a mirror match. Okay. So, to play against a Volva, you must first play against yourself. I'm sure Mr. Miyagi will be very pleased at me doing that. I think we are on the advantage here if we're on the play, because we can play our Visionary first of all. When they play their Volva, we can just Quandrix command and put it back in the hand. He has mana open. I kind of want to play the Midnight Clock because we can't copy the Midnight Clock. Alright, that stuck really well, so I don't have any target counter spells anyway, or artifact counter spells, so no negates there. Look at that. Tree whole mana open. I wonder what he's planning. Clearly something up to no good. Alright. Let's see if he can resist the urge for a Visionary. What the hell? That stuck really well. Does he have no counterspells? Is he entirely just creatures? If he is, then we kind of screwed up. Because we will spend 3 mana to bounce back to Volva. That will take our entire turn. Ooh, there's a Keenan. There's the Keenan. Alright. So, we can play the Volva. And we have negate for their Essence Scatter. Staying for stroke. That works too. So that's one gone. So if he has a Primal Might, that'd be the time to use it. He does not have a Primal Might. How very sad for him. The game is over. He doesn't even know it. Alright. I know you guys want to see me play the Feasting Troll King, but I really do think we have to get rid of their Volva as well, which I think we can do. So we played the Troll King. We double up on our stuff here. Look at that. So much value already. So we can play a Scavenging Ooze, but that's not the play to make. So we're going to do this. And we're going to remove... We're going to return this. And put 2 counters onto something. And 2 counters onto Volva itself. See, and that's it. That's so easy. This deck is insane. We are back against a Mostas. Asmodeus. Oh, another card that I really, really want to try out one of these days. But right now, not something that we have to worry about until maybe tomorrow. What do we want to play here? Play the Ring Ooze. We are going first as well, so we do have the advantage there. Actually, I want to play the Mazeman Tomb. But we are against black, so... Oh, look at that. Look at Mr. Big Money there. Scavenging Ooze. Don't particularly mind losing this now. I really want the removal spells to be gotten from him rather than this. Have a return to nature. If I do that, I can't get rid of this, which could be a problem later, but we'll cross that bridge when we cross to it. Disdainful Stroke I want to keep for the Asmodus. Damn it. Let's do it before he gives the equipment. There's the banner. Could exile the rest up, but we kind of want to keep it there for the Ugin. Oh, Jesus. Nothing. Absolute trash. Solemn. That's a card. 3 mana currently. Not much we can do about it. Disdainful Stroke cannot up and ready. Don't really want to trade the Ooze for the acquisition until later. Oh, he's going to draw cards instead. How dare you sacrifice your own creatures? 4 mana open. Sure. Let's get rid of this. Pump it up. What do we got? That's a card. That is a card. Not a land, but a card. So, complete a Solemn. First things first, attack with the Ooze. Bitch, I know you got a fucking removal spell in your hand. No one just sits around with that much freaking mana. Put this down there. So, end of their turn. Murderous Rideress. Go for it. Not particularly fussed about that. Keep up the Disdainful Stroke, and we keep up the Maze Mind Tome at the end of their turn. I don't really need to do anything about that. Not necessarily scary. Here's the Book of Vile. That's a new card. And so, you lost 2 or more life, created a 2/2 zombie. So, Return to Nature would have been great here. Play a 2-drop. Which won't do us very good. Disdainful Stroke, what you got? Oh man, the next 5 cards would have been dreadful. Get this, or this. I can't play it this turn, so I don't think I need that. Play the castle. This. Rampity ramp. Then we'll have, with the castle, we have quite a bit. Oh, I missed that. God damn it, I did not look. Alright, so now we have a problem. I should have kept mana open instead of using the Solemn. That's what I was doing. So, castle. Do this. We have 4 mana open. Play this. Copy. So now they're gonna have to do something. And we're gonna have to find something else as well. Granted, Heroic Intervention isn't the worst thing to play in this. And I think having the Asmodeus here is probably... Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at that. Look at that guy. He loses 8 life. Oh my god. That is scary. That is mono black, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so you have 4 mana open. Extinction Event for odd, maybe? Even will get rid of these two. Odd will get rid of these. Yeah, you can't do anything with one black mana, to my knowledge. You will get a zombie, though. Let's see what we can get. Not you. Something other than a land would be great. Here goes the tome. Scry. Oh my god. What do we do? We only have 3 mana open if I scry with this thing. Looks like we're gonna have to do it. Ooh, that's a spicy card. Six cards, please. Yeah, you're not the only one that can draw cards. Uh-huh. Should have thought this true. Alright. 4 mana here. Many things we can do here. Heroic Intervention, pretty good. Not good against an Extinction event. Beast, maybe? We can copy that and make a second beast, and then we'll have no mana open for the counterplay. I think the best play to make is just to ramp up a little bit here. Yeah, I think the play here is actually to say go. Probably should just say go. I don't want him creating more blockers with the 2/2 there. Not that it matters too much. And we want to keep it 4 mana. That way we have the Disdainful Stroke and Heroic Intervention. The Knight is not really a problem. That is, though. Not turn. 2 more turns and we can probably win this pretty easily. Anything in grave? Not really. Scavenging Ooze. Beast. Elephant. Golem. Ooze. Chimera. Okay. Chimera. We attack next turn, they'll be forced to block the chimeras. So we'll basically win. Assuming the chimeras live. Which they will, because we have heroic intervention. Knock on wood. Tree, 1. We can play 1. That's about it. Yeah, I think this is the play. Now we have everything available to us. I could just do the thing with the Lovestruck Beast, but let's see how this goes out. Because if we attack with the Chimera, it'll be goaded into blocking them, so... Sack a creature, draw a card. Well, what you got for me? Blood on the Snow? Heroic Intervention target. Can't think of anything that destroys everything else that's completely mono-black. There are a couple of targeted exile moves, Extinction Event exile move, that we can't block against, but we do have quite a wide variety of mana values. Let's see, put him back. Grey Merchant and a Horde Robber. Yeah, that doesn't really do too much. We lose 14 life, is it? Plus 2 is 16. gained a lot, though. Gained a lot. Kill this. Kill this. Don't mind losing this. Essence Scatter. We attack. We deal 12, 15 plus 8 is 23. 23 is not enough to win, sadly. What would 23 give us? There are a few plays to make here. We have to do this very carefully. Okay. So... leave you back. Attack with Yi. Because everything else is unblockable. We could attack with this. They don't have any hasty boys, to my knowledge. The Vorpal Blade is kind of scary, but there are ways around that. Yeah, they can only kill one of the chimeras. Do this so we don't lose anything. Oh, I do want to draw the cards, though. I'm not gonna lie. There's the eye. There's the swarm. Might as well put out the cobra first. Get 2 snakes. You guys might be wondering where I'm going with this. Oh no, no, don't leave! Jesus Christ. So, swarm down, double with this. Then we're going to use the Survivor's Bond to bring back the Scavenging Ooze, which will negate the thing that they lose from the Grey possible. Because this is the most threatening thing on the board that they currently have. If they can recur it, and I'm sure that they do. We have ways of making it disappear. Oh, so many good options here. No. Oh well. Next game, everyone. Okay, we're against a Schmidt. Cradle Baldur's Gate. I saw this one before. So whenever you attack, you may pay 2, and if you do, target creature can't be blocked. Whenever he does damage to a player, that player loses 1 life, mills a card, and you gain 1 life, and you scry 1. Pretty decent for a 2-drop. Opponents on the draw as well, or on the play, which isn't great for what we're trying to do here. Have a goose. Have a goose. You really want to bait out all his early removal spells here. So, Thieves Guild Enforcer, not too bad. 1 Chimera inside the graveyard. Praetor's Gate. 1, 2. Goes my Essence Scatter. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Play you. And... I do think it's the Visionary. That way we have a board. Protect the protect ourselves for now. Plus it is ramp. We can play our dude next turn. Feed the swarm. Feed the swarm. Smell. 6. Land in forest. Play one of you. Start exiling stuff from our graveyard. Right. We exile stuff. We do want to exile a creature. I mean, this one's fairly difficult to summon, so let's take this one away. Because we do have ways of bringing cards back, so you don't really want to use too much of that. Plus, with the ooze, we can start stealing all the stuff from our graveyards. We do have a Ballard's Recovery to get back the Visionary if we want it. Let's play the Cobra. No attacks. Soaring Top Teeth, okay. Few plays we can make here. If we do the goose, he's paying 2, so we can't do anything about that. Each player mills 2 cards. We'll be at 9, so it doesn't really matter. Right. Play this, we have tree mana open. Tree mana is not a lot to do much of anything. Would recover a card from our graveyard? Solemn be better? Or would the Visionary be better? I think Visionary would be the best play here. Because we are ramping. No. Solemn is better. 2 Visionaries draws us 2 cards, but 2 Solemns also do the same thing, except we are able to get 2 card draws and 2 land ramp at the same time. Opponent has already used, I think, 2 spot removals already. So yeah, there we go. E to Extinction. Take action. Put out a forest. Let's try again. Pass to combat. He's paying 2. And we are not going to block this. What do you have? He's going to steal our Great Henge. Little does he know what happens next after this. Go for it. Steal my card. What you want? Taking the henge. Good choice. Oh no! So what's your plan now? Oh, I'm sorry. Were you meant to do something? Alright. Let's have a look at this. Okay, 5 mana. 7 mana. 8 mana with the Cobra. Actually, a lot of mana with the Cobra. If we play the Solemn. So, blue first. Get you. We get 2 lands, and then we have enough to play the Gargaroth as well. We actually have enough to do something else. No, we're 1 short of playing the Glimpse. So sad. Do we have a giant in here? Freaking, I swear to God. It's a beast. Where are you? Where's the other beast? It's in here somewhere. There he is. God damn it. Alright. Alright. Opponent has a ways of dealing damage to us. It's gonna be scary.
Welcome to my domain, Plains.
Returning the Gargaroth. Exile a card. Oh, oh, this is a spicy play that I just taught him, guys. Leave it with me. I know what we're doing. Actually, we can do it now.
To the recess of your mind.
All right, what are you stealing? What are you stealing? Took that. Okay. All right. Oh, that's perfect. Just perfect. First thing we need to remove is from our graveyard the beast, right? So remove the beast. Play this. Here we go. 2 Gargaroths. Next play is Decisive Denial to get rid of their Zaret. Target creature you control, fight target creature you don't control. Has to be green. Who do you want to attack? You can guarantee killing the Ashiok. If we commit 4. I don't actually mind losing Volo for this. Because, you know, we have nothing else in our hand anyway. Getting closer and closer to killing us. But next turn we can just gain a lot of life with the elders. I don't think they know that we can do that. They're probably gonna pump up their midnight clock though, all things considered. Stable stroke. Draw a card. Gain life? 5 other cards from the graveyard. Alright, what other crap can you get back? I only have one snake. So let's remove you. I think instants are perfectly okay. And land as well. Veil Passage I kind of want to keep. In case we can recur the value later. Another land. Could do this one more time. First off, let's attack and see how they respond. No blocks. That is a risky play that they just did there. Counter target artifact or enchantment. And the same for stroke. We have return target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. Okay. So we can do this when they trigger the midnight clock. That way they have to shuffle in the card and play it again. Okay. What is the play here? Do I keep up the command to counter an enchantment spell that they probably have? Or do I do something else? To force them to put back the Soaring Tot Thief. Sure. Go for it. Take your new hand. You have one less mana to play with. You have 7 mana in total. I have enough to counter 7 mana's worth of spells. Let's see how this goes. There is 8 over there now. Extinction Event. No, Extinction Event's scary. Oh crap, now I have no blue. Ah, I knew they would do that. Totes malotes, yo. So I think we've won. If I'm not mistaken. Let's exile some stuff from our graveyards with the remaining mana that we have. So, lose the Cobra. Yeah, they lost. It wasn't actually that... I'm not sure it was obvious, but they got all the stuff, they're tapped out. So what we're going to do is we attack with these two. We're attack with everything, actually. And they'll be forced to chump block. However, before they do that, we're just going to Conjur's Command. And we're going to bounce back whatever it is they're going to block. So they're going to use one of these. And with the remaining 3, they can block this, this, and this. Which is our 3 main dealers for 6, 6, 12, plus 5 is 17. 17 is not enough to block this, this, or this. And with the extra 2 counters that we get from the Conjur's Command, that is lethal. Yeah, it was definitely lethal. But yeah, let's move on to the next match, people. Let's move on! Okay, so I made a couple of alterations to the deck. I put in some mind control nonsense with the Mind Flyer, I believe, as a 5. We took out some cards as well. We are more control-y, stompy, taking control of their stuff rather than anything else now. I also put inside an extra Sky Relic, and for some reason I didn't put in a Wild Speaker. Oh, God, I forgot to put in I put in a Cultivate. Keep forgetting to do that. Probably should. So, forget to Tiamat. Tiamat isn't too bad with this kind of hand. Yeah, we get a lot of mana with the Cobra. Although, I would preferably have double Cobra. But you can't really do that, can you? Alright. Two spells that do not help us. Do we draw another card or do we play this? If we play this, next turn we have not enough mana to play anything unless we draw a land, which is very, very dangerous. So, Tome. Evolving Skies. Evolving Skies. That's the next Pokemon set. Crack this. Crack that. Give me some more. Crack that. Oh, on the floor. Crack that. Alright. Draw some cards. Give me a land. Show me the money. There we go. We'll have one left over. Fatal Passage would be a good one. Could play the Gargaroth, or do we chance it? YOLO! Alright. We could have done this. Next turn, we would have had the mana for a negate. Leyland Tyrant. Ooh, this is the one where you don't lose mana, and when you do, deals that much damage to any target. So he can just continuously do stuff. Here. Do I have enough to do the fight with the Decisive Denial? I doubt I'm still one short. Fine. No fighting now. Can play the Treeshaker Chimera next turn, which will basically set us up. Whatever we need to do. Yeah, the Druid class is actually okay. Paying Tree to play multiple lands a turn, it goes underneath the radar a little bit because people don't really want to commit too much to just a 2-drop. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You're gonna play another land? I'm gonna remove that. Actually, I can't. I don't have anything to remove. I think we have a couple of enchantment removals here. Return to Nature is one that we have in this deck, along with... I can't remember the other one. The man who keeps moving really quickly. 6, 7, 7 is enough. Oh, he's gonna play a Tiamat next turn. Sadly, I can't do anything about that. Draw. Draw. That's something. Leyland Tyrant to block. No more mana available. Play a Tiamat next turn. We're just going to Decisive Denial attack, and then we win the game. I'm pretty sure it's our game if he plays a Tiamat. Because we do have ways of removing it, even though we're tapped out. He has to play something that removes everything from us, though. Extinction Event would be not the way to go. Doomscar or something similar would be good. But then we're going to get so many things from the Chimera. So, yes, you have chosen that. Get back your Leyland Tyrant and let me draw 6 cards. Right, maybe I should put in a wizard class. Okay. We do have Survivor's Bond to remove back our things next turn. I do have the mana for this. I'd rather have 2 of you. Castle. Discard 4 cards. 1. Discard a land. Relic 2. Where's the next one? Man, if I had mana open for that, that would have been great. Tree. You don't really need more card draw. Don't want to put the beast in here. This is an elephant. Or- You know what? Take the clock. I can get a lot of this back with the long rest anyway, so it's not really a problem. Opponent is still 1 mana short. Go for it. Yes, we should have kept the Skyclave Relic. Let's see, we got Castle Garenbrig's actually pretty good. In the castle, play you. And we have more than enough stuff here. Let's just move this back a bit. Slow things down. And turn. 2 spells. Got 2 spells. None of which can stop a creature. Darn it. Yeah, Tiamat. This one surprisingly plays a lot of support removal thing. You generally don't want to do that. There it is. There it is. Target creature fight. Counter target non-creature spell. Nope. Can't do anything about that. We have a way to remove it. There are a few ways of doing it. None of which I'm very proud to do. Let's see what they discard. Play this, we have Double Goose. Or we can have the Denial here. Then I have Velma Lorehold, Terror the Peaks, Gadrick, Opportunist Dragon. This is the one that steals stuff? Artifact or human? This is a human. Right. Right. If I use Survival's Bond, I can get back the Cobra. Which probably is the best play to make there. 1 human and non-human card. So we can actually do that next turn. Use this to get back our Volo by leaving him inside the graveyard. We have 2 of these. It's going to play that. We'll see. It'll give us more card draw if that's the case. So, Terror to Peaks is pretty scary. It can do a lot of damage to us. And wipe out our board. So it costs 5, and then he has 2 more. Opportunist Dragon. Don't really mind. Steal the Volvo. I get to draw a card. Perfect. Bounce it back. And no blocks. So this worked out a bit better than I thought. So I might actually get back the Gargaroth. Or the Treeshaker Chimera. Could contracts? Oh, no, we couldn't use Fireball to get back the Cobra as well. Then we hit the Cobra, we get more mana, but we don't have anything to play with it unless we use Long Rest, which costs even more mana. So, play to make here would be to, first of all, attack with this. So you take the bait. Cool. Cool. Turn this, counters onto this. Perfect. Now he's dead. Put this there. Take this. Get you back. How much is that? 7. Do I have enough mana? Yeah, I do with the geese. Is this the best use for a mana, or is the Gargaroth the better use? Oh, I wasn't done. I wasn't done with you! Okay, Tulski. I go first. This is a little bit better. Once upon a time, Kondrax's command returns them. It's actually a really nice counter for your one. Once upon a time, you kind of want to wait before the turn that you're going to play something, then use it. That way you have the most information. I see people kind of like showboat because it's an instant speed thing. And then they just play it on turn 1. It's okay, I guess, if you are going first and you need the land drop. But the longer you wait for it, the better the returns, in my opinion. Like now. We can play it Once Upon a Time. And then we get extra land. And then we play the Skyclave. Well, we can play probably the Skyclave. If you save the Visionary long enough, we can get double triggers on the Volo. And it's 2 draw cards, and then you add 2 mana. Although 2 Solemn's actually pretty good as well. No. Tempting, but no. Aw. Alright, so I am going to use this now. The reason why is because even though I have an extra land, I don't want to show them too much in my hand. The play to make here would be to get a forest. For a forest, put down one of these lads. Indestructible. Still a little bit ahead. Opponent's playing mono green, remember that. Mono green has a lot of spells that lets them fight and bite. But they have nothing on the board currently. They have In Search of Greatness, which lets them scry for stuff. Tulski costs 4, there's no mana rock currently. And even if he puts down a mana rock, he's going to have to... Yeah. That doesn't do anything to us though. So, yeah. We're going to play your one Vavo. And then opponent can play a 4-drop maybe? Has to be from this hand though, so you can't pick the Tulski from the thing. Oh my god, someone actually used In Search of Greatness for its intended purpose. So, do you have a Primal Might or some sort of fight spell? No, you're gonna play Tulski. Attack. Yeah, go for it. You, my friend, are the victim of nepotism. Okay. Solemn. Goose. Visionary. Visionary draws his cards now. Solemn ramps us up for future turns. I think we need the card draw. Okay, there's a good one. Play the ring, then we can play the goose. Disgusting. Degenerate. I got so much fucking mana in one turn. Oh man, but they're also cheating too. They're using In Search of Greatness. And it's actually working. Kalga. How dare you? Although it doesn't really matter to me because I have so much freaking mana now. So we play him for 6, and then we can still play the Mammoth maybe? No, we can't. We're still short. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 4 is 11. 11, this is 6, and this is 7. This is 13. We need one more mana. Very sad. I mean, I accounted for the extra land as well, so don't you guys start. So we have 5, 6. 6 is enough to give us a Solemn Simulacrum, which is a play. Not the best play. But I do hold up mana for Heroic Intervention. Mm-hmm. Blue. Action. We have mana not to die next turn. I'm gonna need the geese. Elephant. We haven't had an elephant yet. We can return something of theirs. So, Shaya, probably. Beautiful. No, if I do that, I can't block with the geese. But I'll save the Solemn. But I'll lose 2 blockers. Letting them draw a lot of cards. I think we can afford to lose 1. Chimera. Great card. Block this. Block this. Block this. Okay. Now it's time to do it. These are a bit useless now. Chimera, double Chimera. This double removal. And we'll get rid of the Kalga as well. They have a human. They do not have a human. We have 4 mana after this. Sure. We do have this for counter artifact or enchantment. Damn it! So if they have heroic intervention, we can't do anything about that. Get rid of you. No, they don't have heroic intervention. Get rid of this. Sure. Could glimpse, and then we still have enough for the Condrix command as well. We can do all this at instant speed, so we don't have to decide now. End the turn there. We can do this at their end step and bounce back the Ashaya. He really wanted to wait to end step. Cost 5. They have 5. We already paid once, so he's at 8. No, it's not worth it. Let's bounce you and put more stuff onto you. Seven, 8, 9, 10. We can actually trade the Mammoth for that if we want it. So what we're going to do next is a bit weird, but bear with me here, people. Damn it. This guy's going to act green. Glimpse. Not great. So we play this. We can get rid of their Wildlife Preserver. And then we can get rid of the Ashaya. For a 1-for-1 trade with the Thorn Mammoth. Which basically guarantees us the game, I assume? Count you. Then second creature enters. Oh, we can't take out the Ashaya. Damn it. For some reason I thought I was going to increase by 1 and go to 9/9 here. Yeah, that was really weird. But yeah, 2 Chimeras on the block and they have to be forced to block this next turn. There was no way around this. The game was ours. Alright, let's try this one more time and then we can wrap this up. Okay. Very late. Consciousness dwindling. But many, many a cool blaze to be had here. This is actually a thing where I do want to use the Once Upon a Time first. What is good here? We're guaranteed 4 or 5. We have quite a bit of mana here. So I think the Gargaroth might be a good play. Yeah, we're missing fuel here. Well, we have plenty of fuel. We're missing an engine. This thing can come out, and then this thing can duplicate. We also have plenty of card draw with this. We can sacrifice quite a bit of life to this. Tiamat takes a little bit of time in order to actually get off. So I'm not particularly worried about that just yet. Rampity ramp ramp. We do this, then if we get an untapped land, we can tap tree with the Skyclave, and then we can just Gilded Goose and have 5 mana available to us to turn afterwards. Opponent's playing Path to the World Tree. How nice. It is a ramp spell. Ooh, that's a ramp. Unfortunately, not the kind that we currently need. It's about sending a message. Okay. Oh, put it into your hand. Less cool. But it does kind of suit if he's able to ult it, but I think you want to play your Tiamat instead of that. Although it will get rid of my thing though. Because it does 2 damage. Play this next turn. We have enough for the Gargaroth. Probably best to play this now. I do want to play the Eye, but part of me also wants to save it to crack the Goose. So we'll save it. Let him think that we have a counter spell. Opponent currently has 6 mana. Of all the colors of the rainbow, 7 is enough to play the Tiamat. I would like to bounce back the Favoral Elder. I really would. But that wasn't what was planned. Oh, he's gonna Skyclave Relic instead. Alright. Artifact or enchantment. Yeah, there's nothing in my graveyard though. Or in their graveyard, I should say. Play this or ramp? I think this is the right play. Play this. We do have Condrix's Command if we need it. It will save us from shock, is what it will do. We can deal 12, 15 damage next turn as well. There's Terror of the Peaks. Scary. There's Corvold. Gotta do this now. I have to put this on you. We're going to sack a permanent. Get rid of the enchantment, and now they can exile for the changeling to get rid of our midnight clock. Which would be a bit of a bummer, because we do need the mana, depending on what we draw with the two elders and the card draw for turn. Though they don't take the eye. Vigilance. Draw a card. Draw another card. Boo. Play this. We get 2 more mana. We have 4 for turn. We do ramp up quite a bit. I really want to see what we get with the eye as well. Let's see what this gives us. Oh my god. It's out here. I mean, a play that we could have done was we could have played the Solomons first to take out more lands. Technically, we whittled it down, so the chance of us drawing something more viable would have made sense. Terror at the Peaks. They do have enough to play the Tiamat. More than enough. Do I really care about that one little thing, though? If I can save Heroic Intervention. No, that's not the best play to make. Let's just do it like this. Alright, I have whatchamacallit. I'm gonna need you to really step up your game here. I just realized how slouched down I am. I need to get a chair that's a bit higher, or a desk. It's all getting planned. I need to draw an Essence Scatter so hard. The Dragon Turtle is going to destroy us. No, this one's going to kill us, actually. Actually, a lot of them will kill us. Many of them will destroy us. Strange that they don't have the dragon that gives everything double strike, though. Pretty sure that was here somewhere. They can proceed to combat. No, this is their end step. So they have tree blockers. Block 1, 2, tree will deal 4 damage, 7, which isn't enough to kill them. Sure. Return to nature. Kolga. Oh wow, did we just win? I think we just won. So, you first of all. Get rid of you. And then get rid of him. And then we just attack and we win the game. GG's! Alright. Welcome back, everyone, to our post-game wrap-up. I just had to restart the computer, but yeah. So, Volva. You know, Yorion is cool, right? I like Yorion. Yorion's amazing. But if you can blink at instant speed, which is essentially what this thing does, you get so much value out of this. I'm not sure how it's going to be inside a standard format. I'm pretty sure this card is just way too much of a hazard to actually keep on board and be alive. There's so many removal spells inside standard at the moment that Volva just is not going to be very good in the standard meta, in my humble opinion. It costs 4 to cast, and it costs 2 to kill. Now, it only has 2 health. It dies to shocks, it dies to bounces. Well, it doesn't die, it just gets bounces. Many ways of removing the Volva inside normal standard play. However, we do not play this silly format that is known as standard. I mean, I do on occasion, but we play Brawl. Brawl is amazing, and I'm going to continue refining this list, but as it stands, I think this is going to be my go-to list currently. If you guys want to have a look at it, sure, go ahead. Take whatever you want from it, but I think this has enough counter magic spells that kind of, if you know how to time it correctly, you'll be able to do it very well. Some of the stuff I'm not too sure about. The things that I put in here, it's like the Denial that I quite enjoy, having a nice little fight spell. I forgot that Double Strike doesn't actually occur during a fight. So that's pretty cool. Survivor's Bond's pretty good. Won us a couple of good games there. I'm not sure. There's quite a bit of stuff here that is really nice. Like Long Rest, I think is okay. We got to use it like maybe once or twice, but the once or twice we used it, it was it's fine. I still think Survivor's Bond is better. And something like the, where is it? Well, I took it out, but it was the Battle Card Recovery, which costs 3 to put 1 card back to your hand. But more often than not, the card you want to get is a creature card. You're going to want to do that to get rid of the creature types from your graveyard, and then you can play it again. Uro is just so trippy in this deck if you manage to get him out. He brings you back to from the verge of death. But you do need some really high level plays here. So I do have cards that cost 5 or more. We didn't actually get to see the Mind Flayer into action, which is really, really sad. But it is what it is. And it's something that I added in later on during the deck. And I hope to see it soon. If I ever play this deck again, which I will. But it's just, there's so many new commanders coming out. And I do want to get them all a big chance. This is actually my second video, though, guys. There is another one that I made the other day, but this one I thought was so degenerate, I needed to show everyone first. So you guys see a second video, I was like, oh, look, it's only been a couple hours since AFR, and ignore that. But yeah, that is the video for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, being part of Team Tabletop. And if you guys do like it, please be sure to subscribe for more content, comment down below what your silly combos are, or tell me what you guys want to see in Brawl format, because I have so many new commanders to play. But that's it for me. Thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all next time.